In 2012, 501 million people, or 47% of Sub-Saharan Africa, lived on 190 or less each day. The UN Food and Agriculture Organization saw that millions of children were undernourished and starving. Both Sub-Saharan and Ethiopia are currently in a drought, putting millions at risk of starvation and some at risk of death. With the inability for men and women to bring home water for their family, they have no choice but to work all day, leaving them out of energy, exhausted, and dehydrated. Ethiopia is the 13th largest country in the world. A researcher, J.R. Behrman, says this: hunger has been described as a condition in which people lack the basic food intake to provide them with energy and nutrients for fully productive lives. When Jer says this, he's meaning that when children are born into poverty or family that lacks the need of food and water, the children or child have less of an opportunity to grow and develop properly. Additionally, parents and children do not share a last name. Most kids take their father's first name as their last name.
Harold Alderman, who's not only a researcher as well as a master's in nutrition, said this: nutrition is the first 2 years of life. Whether the baby is in the womb and the mother's nutrients has an effect on the nutrition of the baby. If the mother wasn't fed well and dehydrated most of the pregnancy, then the baby is more likely to be born unhealthy, capable of growing and maturing properly. But if the mother is low in nutrients and the baby is in the womb, then the child is more likely to have problems in growing and have pediatric disadvantages.
42 million people in Ethiopia don't have access to safe water.
Some ways that this problem may be able to be solved is the government or state invests in technology in developing country agriculture, which would help with knowing how to slightly preserve the resources. Another one would be reducing the prevalence of iron deficiency, anemia, and iodine, vitamin A, and zinc in the water.
Reasons this has not been done yet is: 1, it is a big financial situation that most people and organizations would not want to invest time or money in. 2nd is, if they do go in and try to help, they either don't have a big enough team or just not enough experience. A plan or attack that I would invest in is donating money towards children and families that suffer in poverty or starvation. From experience, I have seen many restaurants or stores that would ask you just to give $1 to kids that are hungry, and most people would just say, "Not today." I want to try and make the words "not today" turn into "is this enough?" I want people to actually feel a need and help. Thank you for watching, and I hope this video encourages you to make a difference. Here's my works cited.